Welcome to this Summerslam 16 review. This was on August 21st, live on the WWE Network, a 4-hour show with a lot of matches and a lot of title matches, and it was good. But however, this is going to be a tough show overall to review for me. It might be one of the toughest. But I want to start off with the match that kicked off the show, in my opinion. This was on the pre-show, but it should have been on the main card. But it was the best of 7 series between Cesaro versus Sheamus. So this is the first match. So yeah, it was a really good match in my opinion. I think they delivered. I mean, their previous 2 bouts before were good. Cesaro picked up those wins. However, this is really when it counts. But Sheamus would pick the victory, and the winner of match number 1 was the broken. Well, there was a highlight in this move where he'd jump. He'd do like a. You see the Cesaro swings, you see the sharpshooter, great action, back and forth. You thought there was times where you thought both of these guys could have the victory. You didn't know who was going to win. In my opinion, you didn't really know. He would cheat, though. He would do a thumb to the eye and then hit the brogue, so. You saw, they were countering, they were reversing, they were hitting them with everything they had. Then, there's a lot of good sequences in this match. However, the only thing I have a complaint is that what are they fighting for? Is it a title shot? What is it? That's the only really question I can really ask. I don't know. I don't think you guys know either. Is that what are they fighting for? That's the question. What do you get? Really? Sheamus has won. Do these wins matter? Does the series matter? Hell, they'll probably do classics. These guys, they're probably going to do good in classics, maybe 5-star matches. They're doing really good in ring, but what's on the line? Is the question. What are you fighting for? Sheamus wins though, so we'll see what happens. When will match 2 take place, and will Cesaro bounce back and win, or will Sheamus take a 2-0 lead in the series? So yes, that was on the pre-show. They had a lot of time. I think they had a good 15 minutes, in my opinion. I think they had it. It was good. It was good to see them. So. The actual opening match of the show was a tag team match between Enzo Amore and Big Cass. The thing is a really quick, I know I kind of flip-flopped, but Sheamus and Cesaro match, Sheamus needed the win in my opinion because he's been losing lately, so he kind of did have to bounce back. But Cesaro, he should be in push, he should get a title shot. He shouldn't just be on the pre-show, or even Sheamus, but hey. Then you get Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Jericho. Which is Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. It was a good match, nothing special in my opinion. Good opener though, to set the tone for the night. In my opinion, if I had to predict this match, if I had to predict it, I would have thought Enzo and Cass would have won. However, they did not win. Kevin Owens and Jericho won, actually. Chris Jericho. I did like it was a cool ending. There was a lot of good action in this match. The only thing is that I didn't get why Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho won. The only reason being is that they're not a tag team. This is their first time teaming together. Now, what was the point of them, winning this match? Are they going to be a tag team moving forward? Are they going to go after the tag titles? Yes, this might be temporary, but Enzo and Cass, in my opinion, needed the win just to, make them look good and for them to get a future shot at the tag titles. Maybe there's a rematch down the line, but I just don't. They are funny, not gonna lie. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, they're good Canadians and stuff, but. Great wrestlers in their own right, but in my opinion, should they be tag teaming? Not really. Should they have been the opener? Kevin Owens and Jericho, should they have been? No. They're better than this, but I guess temporarily it's okay. I think Owens should be going after, since say the world title, but at least a mid-card title for now, until that spot opens up for him. But Jericho's probably going to be leaving the WWE soon anyways, taking his break and stuff, because he's a part-timer. But I thought Enzo and Cass, they still did look equally good, though. They looked good in the match, but I just don't get why. Unless if they're going to build them up and make them a tag team, an unstoppable tag team. And they had great chemistry. To be honest, they all worked well together. But that's the only thing. Will they get a shot at the tag titles? We're going to have to wait and see. Second match tonight was the Women's Championship match: Sasha Banks versus Charlotte in a rematch from Raw from July 25th, where Sasha Banks captured the Women's Championship for the very first time in her career in the WWE Women's title, so she did make her tap out. That was at Raw. Now we go to SummerSlam. Who's going to win this one? Is Charlotte going to capture Is she gonna take back the women's championship from Sasha Banks, or is Sasha Banks gonna make Charlotte tap out once again to the bank statement and retain the title? That was the question going into this match. Now I gotta say, this was a good match. Was it great? I would say it was great. I loved it. I loved the match. It was great action. The women's really are delivering on the main roster. They're delivering, period. I mean, they could be one of the matches tonight. Now they really are delivering. It's really equal. I mean, I really can't say anything else. These matches are getting so good. It's getting me excited for the women's division. It's getting me excited to see these matches. I actually care about these women's matches now. I used to not care. You know how we all used to be. You might go to the bathroom. You might get a drink or something. You didn't have to watch it, but now it's must see, in my opinion. So yes, it was a good match, great match, awesome match. Did it top their first match? In my opinion, no. My opinion, I don't think so. I think it was just a little bit, slightly a little bit, not worse, I don't want to say, but a little bit weaker, in my opinion. Good though, great, Mount Dash, and I loved it. Like I said, I'd probably give it a 5-star rating out of 5 stars. Probably give it 4 out of 5 stars. But I think their first match was 5 stars. So yeah, I just need to clear my voice a little bit. So that's the thing. So that was a big title change as well, because Charlotte did beat Sasha Banks and she's the new champion. That's the thing. So they took the title off her. For some reason, I think Sasha Banks should have had a lengthier reign as a champion. I'm going to get into details, though, regarding the match, so don't worry. This is just my opinion. I thought that they should have held the title more on her. I don't know why Charlotte got the title back. I mean, yes, she was the champion already for 309 days. Did she have to have a second reign already? No, but she is a great wrestler. She's good on the mic. She can really carry the division for Raw. Not saying Sasha Banks can't. She could. But I'm just saying, I guess WWE went back to Charlotte because, they have faith in her. And it wasn't a bad decision necessarily, but in my opinion, I don't think they should have done that. I think it should have been Sasha Banks retaining, making a bank statement. No pun intended. Well, I guess pun intended. I guess, but all jokes aside, yeah, in my opinion, so she did lose in her first title defense. It was 26 days she held the title. Great match, still good back and forth, all good action and good moves you saw. But, yes. I just didn't get it. However, Sasha Banks, I do have news on that. Because this is basically what happened is that now, as we seen on last night's SummerSlam, Sasha Banks lost the WWE Women's Championship to Charlotte. As known, Banks was a heavy favorite to win the match as of late last week. However, the odds changed to Charlotte becoming a heavy favorite over the weekend. It should be noted that WWE has removed Sasha Banks from the listings for their upcoming Raw live events. The first one she is listed for is the WWE live event in Moline, Illinois, which is where I live in, well, the state, Illinois, on Friday, September 23rd, so 32 days from today. It has not been confirmed why she was pulled, and we have reached out to WWE for comment and provide an update when we have one. Which I do have one for you, but we're going to move on. So then we have, and what I have to say is this. This was a cool backstage segment. Oh, and by the way, Sasha was stunned to lose it. Although, I didn't actually tell you guys the finish. The finish was, she'd have her in the bank angle and like maybe a crossface, and she'd end up rolling Sasha over out of nowhere for the win. So, yeah, it was kind of shocking the way she won. But then you get the Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz defending against Apollo Crews. Crews, I know it's Creed. Or I know it's Crews. The thing is with this match is that I thought it was okay. It was okay. They didn't have much time, maybe 5-6 minutes, to showcase what they can do. However, was Apollo Crews necessarily ready to win? In my opinion, no. But yeah, so, yes, Apollo Crews shouldn't be ready. He's a little bit inexperienced. He's great in the ring. He just needs more personality, in my opinion. He needs to get on the mic. He needs to connect with the fans a little bit more. That's just me. Miz is a great dirty heel, I think, mid-card. I mean, he's not a bad wrestler. They put up what they can do, I thought. Their feud wasn't really even, accepted. It wasn't even, it wasn't really even brought up. They didn't care for it. It was, their build-up was through a commercial break, and it wasn't anything big. However, Miz would retain after hitting Skull Crusher finale. But hopefully Apollo Crews doesn't lose any momentum. Of course he does, but I hope he still is in the matches. He's still, he's still getting built up, and they can still do something with him. Because I do like him, not gonna lie. But yes, Miz retains. Will there be a rematch? Probably not. But who will be Miz's next challenger for the Intercontinental Championship? And also one more question with the Divas, or with the Women's, is that who will Charlotte? Will it be Nia Jax? Will it be Bayley, maybe? From NXT? Will coming to the main roster? Will we see main roster debuts tonight? Is the question. Will we see returns? So, because I do actually have now the reason why Sasha Banks actually lost the Women's Championship. So this is it. So according to PW Center, that's the source here. As noted, Sasha was removed from WWE Live event listings until mid-September after unexpectedly losing the Women's Championship to Charlotte at SummerSlam last night. This is seen on WrestlingInc.com as well. So the title loss has been planned for about a week or so, according to PW Insider, and was done because Sasha needs some time off to recuperate from nagging injuries. To kill some of the rumors going around, Sasha is not suspended and was not injured during the match. She just needs time off to heal up. She's currently scheduled back at the September 23rd live event in Moline, Illinois. So yeah, there you have it. You heard it right here on this channel. So yeah, just in case you guys haven't heard it yet. You might have read it, you might have heard it from someone else. That's okay, just wanted to give you my subscribers what they want. So yes, hope you guys are enjoying the review so far. Then you get AJ Styles versus John Cena, part 3, is it part 2? The second singles match. What could I say about this match? What could I say? In this match, we saw moves that we've never seen before from both of these men, taking it out from their arsenal. They were digging down deep when it mattered most on the big stage of SummerSlam. What a classic. This is an instant classic. Is it better than their first match? In my opinion, yes it is. This match I would give 5 stars. If you guys saw my Money in the Bank review, I gave the first match 4.5. 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is 5 stars. This is I don't think it's even just a little bit better. I think this is way better. You saw counters, you saw reversals, you saw high-flying moves, you saw high-risk moves, you saw, like I said, moves you've never seen before. You saw new things. It was a fresh match. It is still a fresh match. It's only their second time. You saw, John Cena hitting a drop play, AJ Styles doing a drop play, doing their usual stuff, but also blending it in, mixing it up a little bit. You saw the Styles Clash, John Cena kick out of so many near falls. So many, I was standing up for this match. I was pumped. You saw the STF, you saw counters. That was a cool sequence when they actually were countering the submissions. Like, he had him in the STF, but then he countered AJ Styles back into, like, another submission, or maybe the calf crusher, or, like, into a crossface, or his own move, the STF, I think. Something like that. But, guys, it was good. You saw Hurricane Rana. You saw the phenomenal forearm. So many close calls. You saw big clotheslines. You saw, and you also saw a move where I thought it was it. I'm not going to lie. If I had to predict this match, just like the Sasha Banks match, I thought Sasha Banks was going to win, but she didn't. The other match, I thought Miz was going to win, and he did. But this match, I would have predicted. In a way, I do think AJ Styles did win. I would have thought he won. John Cena, I'm both fans of both of these guys. It was kind of tough to pick. I really like them both. I didn't really care who won. I think AJ Styles should have won, and the right man did win because he would win. He was a winner. However, I have to tell you guys this last sequence here. John Cena, basically, he nailed a Super AA from the second rope, and AJ Styles would kick out at 2. John Cena was shocked. He was in disbelief. I was. I thought it was that. Even people were like, "Oh, starting to boo already," and then they were, "Yes, yeah." Because that's when you probably knew, and then you pick him up for the AA again, and be like, he's gonna finish it. But no, and he countered, hit the Styles Clash, and then he hit the phenomenal forearm for the win. And then what was also, I did like, you gotta respect him, however I'm hating him, because he's great. One of the greatest of all times, and he was just a man, he put him over clean 100%. And also, he actually left the ring. He left one of his brands to piece himself in the ring, so I don't know what that means, but we'll have to wait and see. It was phenomenal, this match. A match of the year candidate. Could it be the match of the year? It possibly could be. But I thought it was a 5-star match. It was awesome. Still can't go over it. It looks at will AJ Styles be challenging for the WWE Championship next. I think he should. After defeating the face that runs the place, John Cena. Where does John Cena go from here is the question. Then you get the WWE Tag Team Championship match, load of crap. Luke Ellis and Karen Allison challenging the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. John Cena was in their corner. It was dumb. I didn't like this match. It was horrible. Worst match on the card. This tag match, I mean, we saw NXT, their takeover match, and that was a 5-star match. And this wasn't anything close to it. Winners by DQ was Luke Ellis, Karen Allison, because Big E came back, and yeah, that's really all I'm going to say. Does this feud continue? Possibly. Does New Day goes over a year now? They're a year, 365 days as the champions. A rematch is probably coming. Maybe they'll capture it at Clash of the Champions or something. Then you got Dean Ambrose. That's all I'm really going to say. All I really want to say about that match. Then you get Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. Dean Ambrose defending, and not going to lie, good match. Good match. But disappointing. Should have been way better. Shouldn't have been a 5-star classic. The way their build-up was, the way they were building this up, the promos, the back and forth, I mean, the way that what they were saying to each other, the way that they were hyping this up, should have been way better. Yes, it was a good match, but for a pay-per-view for SummerSlam for the title, both of these men, I like both of these guys. Face versus face, should have been way better. But it wasn't. Disappointing, but in the end, yeah. Just Dean Ambrose wins with the Dirty Deeds, and Ziggler didn't even kick out of one. Not saying, I mean, just saying that he should kick out. He didn't kick out of one finisher. He didn't kick out. There was near falls, yes. It was a little bit exciting. But this match only got maybe 15 minutes. Should have got a little bit more. Yeah. However, because Ziggler had zigzag and he kicked out, so yeah. Good match, but just a little bit disappointing. Probably give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Maybe 4. Maybe that's a little too high. But yeah, I don't know. But it was good action, good back and forth. They both look strong, but the thing is, where does Dolph Ziggler go from here? Are they going to just put him down the card again? Are they going to keep it up with him, the momentum, build him up more, and make you think that he's a viable threat? Because I don't think it was this time. Will he turn heel? These are questions we all want answered. And also, I got a question: is that who's Dean Ambrose's next challenger? Is it AJ Styles? I believe it could be. And then you got Alexa Bliss and Natalya versus Carmella, Naomi, and Becky Lynch in a 3-team handicap match. Well, it's supposed to be Eva Marie joining Bliss and Natalya, but she got suspended along with Paige and Alberto Del Rio, and replacing her. Well, the thing is that her music would play in her introduction, but then they make an excuse, which is cool. They're still making the storyline go. Pretty cool. Then you got Nikki Bella making her surprise return. She looked fantastic, better than ever. She looked like she was working out. Her body looks great. The hat, the colors, the muscles, everything. She looked great. And she's back. Makes her surprise return at SummerSlam in a 3-on-3 match. Women's match. And yeah, she looks like a true champion. Again, I think she'll capture the title. She'll be the face of SmackDown. Of the SmackDown Women's Division. She can wrestle. She can go. She was the champion for 301 days. One of the longest reigning champions of all time. I like her. She's one of my favorites. I mean, she's got it all. She's got the look and everything. Got the ability, got the mic skills. She's just every woman's wrestler. This is the woman's wrestler you want. Perfect. Yes, so she'd replace her. You got to see a little bit of action from her, from Nikki. She'd actually pick up the victory for her team after a TKO out of Carmella. Her new finisher, which is very cool. I like. So yeah, it was awesome. Cool to see that. She looks like she's still a heel though. I would have thought that she would have went to being a baby face because she had a big pop, which I was excited to see all the shots. She was from a career-threatening injury, but she made it because she's a true champion, a true woman, a true diva in Nikki Bella, the champion, because she can persevere and fight through anything. Then you got, that was really the highlight of this. It wasn't that good of a match, but yeah. Then you get Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor to crown the first ever Universal Champion. Great match. I thought this match had 20 minutes. I thought, was it a 5-star match? I think yes. You saw a lot of close near falls, like I said. It was counters. You saw, Rollins hit the pedigree, but Balor kicked out. You saw moves that, and also, Rollins actually got injured in this match. Or Rollins, did I say Rollins? I mentioned Balor. She got injured at SummerSlam. There was he threw him into the barricade, and basically in his shoulder or his arm or something. So yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. He was injured. We don't know the updates yet. We don't know the full story, but yes, he was injured, and yeah, basically. So yeah, it was a great match. Awesome, off the chain. This was a great match, and I thought it was excellent. Everything I wanted it really to be. Could have been a little better, yes, but I still think they delivered on the big stage. It should have been the main event in my opinion, but it wasn't. But that's okay. I mean, Finn Balor won, and he is your first ever WWE Universal Champion. Finn Balor, it signifies the era. It signifies a new era, and new champions, new superstars are coming, and it's their time, and they're going to take over. The thing is that this should have been last because it could have been a huge celebration to close the show. Rollins can take the loss too. That's the thing. It's not like he's going to be hammered with the loss and he can't recover. And yeah, he can. That's the thing. He's Rollins, and they both did a great job. Will the feud continue? I think it could. But we have to see what Finn Balor. This could be a legendary feud. The thing is, we have to see what Finn Balor or his injury status will be. So yeah. Then you get the United States title match from Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Well, what match should I say? It was just a brawl. The match never took place. Roman Reigns. Now, the way he's portrayed is that he shouldn't. I don't know. Roman Reigns should not be. He should be a badass. He was a badass, but the way he should do more. He doesn't do enough to get over, in my opinion. Rusev, are we seeing a double turn? That's the thing. Are we gonna? Yes, we had the match on Raw, but we need the title match. This is bullcrap. We have to see the title match maybe tonight or something. We can't wait all this time for pay-per-view. So yeah, it was just a brawl. That's it. Never even took place. That's really all I gotta say about that. Is that Roman Reigns win the title, or Rusev keep it when they actually have the match? Will we even see the match? When will we see it? Is the question. So, yeah. In the main event, the dream match we've all been waiting to see. 15 years in the making. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Yeah. Disappointing match. Another disappointing match. My personal opinion, disappointing. The thing is that he hits his Sherman suplexes. He'd do his thrusts into the corner. He beat him down. Good for him. He's in control, right? The thing is that okay. We're gonna get to it. He'd do some more offense in the corner. He'd do 3 Germans. He's laughing. Another German. Then he'd go to a floor. And then he'd stand on one of the announcers' tables. He'd fall over the barrier. Lesnar would bring him back over and throw him back on the table. This time it smashes into pieces. Then he'd nail German number 7. They go back to the porn there. Then they're on the Raw announce table, and they do an RKO out of nowhere on the announce table. That was the first one. They'd head back in the ring, and then he'd meet him, and then he'd do his DDT from the second rope. Then he'd do an RKO, but he'd take out it too. Now, what they did in this match was awesome. It was great. I loved to see it. But I just thought that he'd catch him with the F5 for a close 2 count. Now he'd be pounding him now, right? Pounding him with elbows, forearms on top of Orton. Now Lesnar would stop and get one last punch in before getting off of Orton. Now he isn't moving. Now he's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead. Now the referee puts on his gloves, and the trainer comes in to tend to the cut. Now Heyman and Lesnar watch from the corner. Now he's just unloaded. He's just pounding on his bloody forehead. And he's standing tall. The thing is how this match ended. It was disappointing. Should have went on a lot longer, maybe 10 minutes. Scott didn't even get a lot of time to shine. This match was crazy for what we saw, but we should have seen more. Brock Lesnar won by TKO. And then he F5'd Shane McMahon afterwards, too. What does this mean? Is he going to feud? I think we have to have a rematch. This is disappointing. I even said this when I was watching. I was like, it can't end like this. But it did. And he called for the bell, so I never heard of that in wrestling, though. TKO, technical knockout. That's UFC, or that's boxing. But not in wrestling. So, don't know why. No Goldberg as well, so people thought he was going to return, but he didn't. So it was a disappointing ending in the match all around. Will the feud continue? Brock Lesnar's probably going to go away. He can't even schedule for Raw. And, you have to get 10 tables to close it, so it was pretty graphic. So, let's see what happens tonight on Raw and stuff. Well, Reigns on SmackDown. Will the feud continue? And rematch maybe down the line, hopefully. What will Paul Heyman have to say and stuff? Well, WWE have to say. I'm going to give this show a solid B. It was good, but a few of these matches were disappointing and stuff. Could have been better and stuff. So, yes, there's your full show review and results for Summerslam 2016. Thank you guys for watching this review. Like, comment. I want to know what you guys thought of SummerSlam. And tell me what you guys thought of the pay-per-view, your likes, your dislikes, positives, negatives, what you guys think your matches of the night, best matches, as well. To share this video, to spread the word of eMac2411 on YouTube.com. And also subscribe for more WWE content. You got reviews and much more on this channel. News. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, until next time, peace out.